Bonjour à tous and welcome to another lesson on French negatives. This time around we'll be talking about nulle part, which means nowhere. Now if you've already seen my video on personne, this one should be very easy because nulle part and personne work in pretty much the same way. If you haven't seen that video though, let's have a look at how nulle part works. So, as is often the case with simple tenses, that is, tenses made up of just a subject and a verb, we put ne before the verb and nulle part after it. So, for example, on va partout is we are going everywhere, and on ne va nulle part is we aren't going anywhere, or we are going nowhere. So as you may have already seen with some of these negatives, we often have a choice. We have nowhere, anywhere, nothing, anything, no one, anyone. That is something that simply does not exist in French, and when you see not anywhere, you need to recognize it as meaning nowhere, because if you look up anywhere in the dictionary, you will get the wrong word entirely. Another example, il est quelque part, he is somewhere. Il n'est nulle part, he is nowhere, or he isn't anywhere. So as we saw with personne, things change a little bit in the passé composé and other compound tenses. Take, for example, je suis allé à Pékin, that is, I went to Beijing. Now, according to the rule we had with pas, jamais, plus, and rien, we surround the auxiliary with our two parts to the negative. So that would give you je ne suis nulle part allé, but that simply is not correct. Instead, we would say je ne suis allé nulle part. We didn't go anywhere, or we went nowhere. So the thing to remember with nulle part is it goes in the same place as any word that describes place in the affirmative sentence. Let's have a look at another example. Elle l'a vu partout. She saw him everywhere. Elle ne l'a vu nulle part. She didn't see him anywhere. So nulle part, in this case, goes in the same place as partout because they both express place. And there you go, that is nulle part. Hopefully that's nothing too difficult for you. If you're already familiar with a few of the other negatives, particularly personne, as I said before, then this one shouldn't be too difficult. If, however, you have had some difficulties, please do not hesitate to ask. And until next time, à bientôt.